having two people to plan for and take care of, I can tell you it is very stressful. To see him repeat things and I have to realize, oh my goodness, he doesn't remember that just 3 minutes ago we said the answer, is really hard. He was an engineer, retired about the same time that I did, and so we've both been kind of doing the retirement thing together. Since dementia, things have changed significantly, I guess. Lots of repetition, lots of confusion on directions. Sometimes he tells me, I'm glad you're driving, because he doesn't know where he is. He sticks close by me a lot, but I'm even lonely because I don't have somebody to talk to. There's nobody to share emotions with because I try not to get him worked up if I'm upset. I miss him being himself, and I'm lonely because of that. I've learned that, yes, I do need to take time for myself, but it's how to find it.
I don't believe anybody can be prepared for the devastation that a dementia causes. People have changes in personality. They have changes and decreases in their functional level. We think of it primarily as a memory problem, but it is probably a learning problem. So going to do anything new, trying to navigate anything unfamiliar is incredibly difficult.
If you think about dementia in broad terms, over 5 million Americans in our country suffer from dementia. That number is expected to grow to 7 million over the next couple of years. In Rochester alone, we have over 100,000 people that are caring for someone with dementia.
It's harder to do everything. It's harder to make your meals. It's harder to grocery shop. It's harder to clean your house. It's harder to go out. Everything is more difficult when you are caring for a person with dementia. And it's frustrating. And I would call it almost mourning, because you're losing parts of the person you love over time. And that's a very difficult, sad transition too. A person needs a lot of support.
We're partnering with Lifespan, and Lifespan really has a pulse on what's happening in the community. Over the past several years, we have really seen the needs grow of those people who move into St. John's. It's a really difficult transition, especially for those people with dementia. So what we really thought about doing was creating kind of this opportunity to have a relationship with the family and with the resident before they actually move into St. John's.
What caregivers need really is information, guidance, and assistance to help them with their role. They need support, they need respite periodically, and they really need to know that on the other end of the phone, someone's there if they have a question.
The Dementia Resource Center is going to be able to provide tools, support, education for people who are caring for someone with dementia. It will provide activities for people who have dementia. So imagine a place where you can learn, how do I communicate best with my loved one who has dementia? How do I deal and learn to handle the challenging behaviors that can happen when someone has dementia? And how do I help my loved one retain the abilities that they do have?
That helps to address the unknown. And that will allow you to see it as a natural transition, something that you anticipated, have a plan. So decreases a lot of the stress associated with many of those changes.
We're really good at taking care of folks with dementia, only now we want to take care of those folks and give support to people who don't live with us at St. John's or in the community.
A caregiving resource place would be absolutely wonderful. You can't have enough resources. I've decided. There's so much.
You're not alone. This can be overwhelming, but St. John's is here to give you the support you need to help your loved one live their best lives. We're not going to be able to make these resources available at no charge to people without your help. I would expect you want your dollars to be impactful, and you can impact and change the lives of families who are caring for people with dementia and for individuals who have dementia.
During the course of my father's 8-year journey with Alzheimer's, I made a promise to him that I would do everything I could to find a cure. And I made a promise to my mom that I would do everything I could to support caregivers in this journey. We were doing everything we knew to support my dad through this disease, but it's exhausting. And it's very easy to fall into a cycle of helplessness and isolation. Families of people with dementia really need support, and they need to know that they're not alone. And that's why I support a Dementia Resource Center at St. John's. It's difficult to talk about dementia without getting emotional about it. It's such a personal journey. It's a tough disease, and it's so hard on families. Even the best families with the most robust supports need to know that they're not alone. It's something that I think we missed on our journey, and I'd love to see other families have a different experience, something that's better and more enriching. And I think the fact that St. John's is doing this is wonderful. I know that it will benefit so many people. It surely would have benefited my family. I support this project. I'm thrilled that St. John's is going forward with it. I'm thrilled that Lifespan is on board, and I hope that everybody supports this project as well.